Hey friend, welcome back to What Doesn't Kill You. Today I want to talk about heartbreak, the kind that makes you think about someone way more than you want to. I think most of us have experienced that at some point. And if you're in that place right now, I wanted to share some things that genuinely helped me heal. Not perfectly, not quickly, and definitely not all at once. But little things that helped me move forward. So honestly, when your heart hurts, sometimes you don't need some huge breakthrough. Sometimes it's just practical things that you can do today. One thing that I learned the hard way is that healing gets really difficult when you're constantly surrounded by reminders of the person. I'm not saying you have to go and delete every picture immediately or go through your entire camera roll. That feels like overwhelming and daunting. But I do think it helps to put things away for a while. Hide the photos, archive them, put keepsakes in a box, move things somewhere you won't see them every day. And it's not because you're pretending that they never existed, but because every time you're trying to move forward and then you run into another reminder, it can pull you right back into that same thought loop. Sometimes healing looks a lot less dramatic than most people make it sound. Sometimes it's just creating a little bit more breathing room. Please stop checking their social media, okay? It's the one nobody wants to hear. I know. You think you're just curious. You think you'll just look for a second and you'll see who's liking their posts or who they might be talking to or what they're doing or who they're with. That just makes it so much worse. Don't do that. You think maybe this time you'll find something that gives you closure. You're not going to get closure from a person. You get closure from within. And it's something that takes time. It's not going to happen, but it's going to be slower, I can bet, if you keep stalking their social media. I had to learn that protecting my peace was more important than satisfying my curiosity. If muting someone helps, mute them. If unfollowing helps, unfollow them. Block them if you have to. It isn't being mean. It's not being immature or punishing them or getting your revenge. It's creating a safe space for you to heal. It's setting a boundary that with yourself, honestly, and with them, that you're no longer allowing them to be in your life and you're no longer going to surrender your peace just for the comfort of others. Another thing that really helped me was you don't need to make yourself sad all the time. Something I used to do, I guess I thought I was coping with it. I'd listen to sad music, I would watch sad movies, I would just be all in my feels and just think that that was going to make things better. It doesn't. It just means you're dwelling on it. And I'm not saying you have to fake it and be happy all the time and you can never be sad because you're obviously going to be sad. But you don't have to dwell in it because that makes you feel sorry for yourself and just gets you down and out, and it doesn't help anything. Fill your life with other things. One thing nobody talks about in heartbreak is how much extra mental space you suddenly have, and then you're just sitting around thinking about old memories, rereading old texts, looking through photos, which we're not going to do. Remember what I said at the first. But you have so much more time on your hands that you were spending with that person or texting them or on the phone with them or whatever. Now you just feel alone. You need to fill that void with more healthy things, with hobbies, with friends, with family, just doing things you enjoy, whether it's watching your favorite TV show, reading a book. I took up needle pointing. Am I good at it? No. Did I get better at it? A little. But it was something that just kept my hands doing something and my mind doing something, and it kept me from just sitting around and dwelling on things. I play pickleball with one of my coworkers. Like, you don't even have to have a ton of friends. You don't have to be going out and doing these big extravagant or expensive things. Just find things that brings you joy, even if it's taking a walk your dog, joining some sort of community group or Bible study or something to just get yourself involved. Volunteer. Just keep yourself busy in healthy ways, and I promise, like, you don't want to just keep yourself so busy that you can't even process things, but you just want to not have so much blank space in your mind. What to do when they pop into your head, because they will. That's normal. You can do all the healthy things and you'll still think about them. That's just part of being human. What helped me was not turning every thought into a conversation. A memory would pop into my head, and instead of spending the next 20 minutes following it, I try to redirect it. Sometimes I pray, usually something simple, like God help them, or God bless them, or God be with them, take care of them. And I pray for myself. I would say, Lord, please help me to move forward. Please help me to let this go and to trust your plan and to move on with my life. I literally have a sticky note and I still have it on my desk at work. It says, be still and know that I am God. And that's just when I'm having like one of those loops and something's trapped in my head. I will literally look at that sticky note and I'll be like, be still and know that I'm God. We talked about last time, I have OCD, so I have a lot of mental compulsions and things really get stuck in my head. So just a single sentence to like stop that thought was really helpful for me. Forgiveness takes practice and it takes time. And one thing that surprised me about healing was how often forgiveness came up. Not suddenly because I felt like forgiving. Usually I didn't. I was hurt, disappointed, mad, confused. But I knew that I didn't want to carry that bitterness around forever. So sometimes my prayer sounded like, God, help me forgive them. And honestly, some days that's all I had. I wasn't pretending everything was okay. I wasn't saying what happened didn't matter. I was just asking God to help me let go of some of the weight that I was carrying. And over time, He did, slowly. A lot more slowly than I wanted, but He did. If you're healing from heartbreak right now, I hope you'll give yourself some grace. You don't have to figure out everything this week. If you're starting from day one and you're like, how am I going to get through the next month, the next 6 months? Just get through today. You don't have to force yourself to be okay, but you can start making choices that support your healing. Put away the reminders. Stop checking their social media. Go outside, get some fresh air, move your body. Spend time with people who love you. Pray, forgive a little at a time, and keep showing up for your own life. Because your life is still happening right now, not someday when you're completely healed. Thank you so much for listening today, and until next time, take care of yourself this week, and please stop checking their social media. I'm Hannah Stiles. Thank you for listening.